Namaste. Welcome to yet another episode of Śabda-yoga. In this session, we will discuss the word Avasthanam with the etymological derivations, lexical inputs, and the various textual occurrences of the word in Yogasūtra, Haṭha-yoga-pradīpikā and Bhagavad-gītā as available. Now let's first consider the etymological derivation of the word Avasthanam. As you can see, it is made up of three parts. Ava is the prefix, then we have stha, the root, and then lyut is the suffix. So what are the meanings? The prefix ava refers to dasha, the state, according to Avyaya Kosha. And then the root word stha in the middle indicates gati nivritti. Gati, movement, nivritti, absence. So absence of movement is indicated by the root. And then the suffix lyut indicates bhava, the act of. So it is based on the grammatical rule lyutcha, by which the suffix lyut is added. So based on these three components, ava, stha, lyut, which leads to avasthanam, the derivative statement would be avasthiyate iti avasthanam, the act or the state of staying or lack of movement is avasthanam. So that is the meaning that we get from the etymological derivation of the term. In Lexicon, especially in Amarakosha, we do not find the entry of the term Avasthanam. Then we move to the textual occurrence of the term. This term is especially found in the Yogasūtra, where we see in one sutra, just one sutra, the word Avasthanam is used. And that's a very well-known sutra, the very third sutra of Yogasūtras. Tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam. So, tada drashtuhu swarupe avasthanam refers to when there is, tada means then refers to when there is the state of chitta vritti nirodha, drashtuhu of the seer or the consciousness, swarupe in its own form, avasthanam existence. So that is the sutra in which we see the word avasthanam being found. Now when we probe the Sanskrita commentaries that are written on this Yogasūtra, the traditional Sanskrita commentators. So what is the meaning that is ascribed to them in the context of the sutra to the word Avasthanam? So we see that in Yoga Siddhanta Chandrika, Avasthitihi Vidyamanata ityarthaha. Avasthiti means Vidyamanata. Just existence, the state of being. That is the meaning of Avasthanam according to Yoga Siddhanta Chandrika. Then Avasthanam Sthitihi by Bhoja Sadashiva Brahmendra in the Maniprabha commentary and also in the Chandrika commentary of Yogasūtra, we find Avasthitihi, Avasthanam is Sthitihi, just absence of movement. That's all. And in Yogavalli commentary by Acharya, Yogacharya Krishnamacharya, we see Avasthanam, Ava Sarvatra Vishchitam Visheshena Sthitam refers to, Avasthanam refers to, so it is seen in two parts, Ava and Vishchita, where refers to, Ava points to Sarvatra, everywhere, and then Vishchitam being especially present. So that which is especially present, the consciousness, so which is present everywhere. So that is indicated by Avasthanam. So it is very interesting to note that the commentators see the meaning of the word Avasthanam as existence or just absence of movement or just being present. So, and in Haṭha-yoga-pradīpikā and Bhagavad-gītā, we don't find the expression at all. So, we see from the commentary and also the context, the changeless state of pure consciousness, awareness, when the activities of chitta die down by chittavritti nibodha, that is what is intended through this word avasthanam. But what is the normal translation we see for establishment? So that is what we see, the general translation, but nowhere in the commentaries we see the meaning establishment being given. Or even going by the etymology also, avasthanam is derived from the root tha, which means absence of movement, just being there. So it is not being established, just being in the pure conscious nature. So this clarity about the word avasthanam not being establishment, but just being the pure conscious nature, that is called as, that is the input, that is the special clarity understanding that we gain by this activity of Śabda-yoga. Otherwise, the word establishment gives us a particular notion that there is a movement all around in the consciousness, and only when there is chittavritti nirodha, there is this establishment. But by nature, the changeless aparinami swarupa of the consciousness just comes to the fore. That is the intended meaning of the word avasthanam, and establishment not necessarily conveys the intended meaning of the term avasthanam used in the Yogasūtra context. This insight is gained by this activity of Śabda-yoga. Namaste. Thank you very much.